Welcome back to Over the Line episode 6. I'm your host, Brad. You can catch me on Twitter at BradTheRad7. Here with me are the classic co-hosts we got here. To my left, John Punk Walsh. You can catch him on Twitter at PunkWalsh94. Punk, how are we doing today?
Doing well, man. Doing well. Watching the game. Feeling a bit nervous about this. So it's a different pod from what we usually do. But you'll catch me watching the TV once in a while.
I'm really shocked that you're doing well. I was thinking that you might not be.
I could be lying. Who knows?
Yeah. And then to my other left, the other co-host, Kyle Brunet. You can catch him on Twitter at Kai Brunet. Kyle, how we doing?
I'm good. Yes, Twitter is Kai Brunet.
Yeah, we might have to redo that intro. We might have to redo that intro, but it's okay.
Kids buzzing. I'm doing well. I'm happy Punk's doing well, and I'm happy we're all doing well.
Yeah, you're back in fine form as an alcoholic.
Kid's back.
Yeah, he's back, all right.
Kid's all the way.
Slim Shady's back. Okay, and then we had a great guest last week, Glenny Balls. He's no Glenny Balls, but we have another guest here today, my brother. He knows a little bit about every sport, not too much, so don't count on any knowledge coming from him. Big Danny Elward. Danny?
Hey, guys. What's happening?
Hey.
Oh.
Are you ready?
Somewhat.
My favorite L word. Finally.
Damn it! I was gonna say
my favorite fucking L word.
It's a low bar.
Podcast.
It's a low bar, but I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah, I mean,
Big shoes to fill, though. You're not verified on Twitter.
Nope.
And you're not signed by Barstool.
No.
So
No.
it's not starting off hot for
he
you.
knows his shit.
So what are you saying, Glenny? Didn't? Wow.
Well, he does, but
Wow.
Glenny, you're fucking awesome.
Yeah, Glenny,
But,
we just want to thank you again, Glenny, for coming through. It was a great episode. It was a great time, and we're still going to hold you to that.
2082.
To that, hitting us up in 2082 when you come to Montreal. We'll show you a good time.
Absolutely.
Not Cafe Campus, but we'll show you good times and great
to
bars. So
I feel like we're not even recording right now. Am I the only one?
What?
I feel like we had that 1 week off last week where we didn't record in studio. We did it online, obviously, because Glenny. And I don't know. I feel like now we're recording, but I feel like we're not even recording. We're just going.
I feel like when we all sat down, it had been so long. Even though we recorded last week, it felt like it had been so long. So we're just like, get right into
fuck,
it.
I needed a break from you guys though.
I was gonna say I almost missed you guys, but I guess Punk's on the complete opposite of
I
me.
still missed you guys, but needed a break.
Bullshit.
A lot of people
I was
say
hiding
you
in
need
a
breaks.
basement, and I lost my tan, so now I look like John Walsh. Fuck.
Well,
Yeah,
Now I'm whiter than a ghost. Fuck.
you gotta get
Well.
out there, man.
I can't tan. I just turn red and look like fucking pepper. Red pepper, green one that would look weird and I'm gonna have to go to the hospital, but a red pepper.
Orange, yellow, no. Red,
Yellow
okay.
would have been weird.
Yes, it's true. There's yellow peppers out there, but
Something to tease here. Let's move on.
Going
Something
off
to
the
tease
rails.
here.
We're going off the rails. It's not like this
The
usually,
host has to
Danny.
move it along. That was like, this is
Let's
not
go.
good. This is not good. So a possible sponsor in the works. Pretty good sponsor, I feel. Hopefully we're announcing that next episode. So that's good news for the boys. Merch still available. End of the week should be available on the site. You should be able to go ahead and just purchase right on the site. No more of this having to ask us, having to e-transfer. Kind of take that next step. New designs coming. At least 5 new shirt sweater designs coming in the following weeks. So you can keep your eye out for that. Let's just move right into it because I'm very excited. I've been watching NHL. Sports are back, and it feels like we didn't even miss a beat.
Oh,
To jump right into the playoffs, NHL playoffs.
fucking insane. It was a great week to literally watch hockey, and I pretty much caught every game. There's a few that I missed, but I mean, parlays are back. The heartbreaks are back.
Has anybody won a parlay since it's been back?
I hit 3 out of 4 goal scorers, and Matthew Tkachuk hit 2 posts in one shot.
My question was pretty direct.
in one shot.
Yeah.
I had
the
a
answer,
parlay.
the answer to
The
this question was no.
No.
No, but I had to tell you that. But I had Anthony Beauvillier. I had who the fuck did I have? But
Yeah, you had,
some randoms. I had
it was impressive.
Zibanejad, and I think I might have had McDavid. That was the only one that's okay, that's pretty confident. And then Matthew Tkachuk, when he hit the post, it was maybe 11 p.m., 12 p.m., and I almost screamed. But
don't
he was
wake your
buzzing
dad
that
up.
game. It was game 1. He was buzzing. I mean, the whole team was after him after Scheifele, but nothing that he really did wrong, in my opinion, with Scheifele. I don't know if you guys have other, thoughts about that, but I don't think he did anything wrong there.
I'm okay with it, honestly. No complaints from me. When it comes to the parlay, I hit 2, but they were both NBA. Hockey, I've hit every game except for 2. And both those games broke each parlay that I made. So I've been hitting if I was just betting singles, but obviously I'm a degenerate. I have to go big or go home. So yeah,
Who
only a
bets
couple NBA parlays, and then but it's been going pretty well.
What about you, Danny? You been betting or?
No, I've just been enjoying. No,
I
no
love
betting
it.
for me yet.
I
Yeah.
love it. So
Maybe next round.
I mean, I know you're a Habs fan, so let's get into that a little bit.
Let's fucking go.
Oh,
They're fucking playing with heart. They're
Shit.
Jeff Petrie, insane.
Best player on the Habs.
2 game-winning goals, along with fucking great defensive play. Like, he's doing this. Insane. He looks like the best defenseman out there, but I would give credit to Shea Weber out there. He's been pretty good too. But Jeff Petrie with that 2 game-winning goals, I think he takes.
He's been doing this, Petrie.
Yeah.
He's been doing this for 3 years on the Habs. If you ask me, in the last 3 years, he's the best player for the Habs.
No, absolutely. I mean, I know they were looking to see that, like, to trade him at the deadline, but good thing they didn't. Who would have scored those game-winning goals?
Yeah,
Del
I mean,
Weiss?
Definitely not Mete.
No.
He has like
Armia from the box? Can you score from in the penalty box? I don't know.
man, I wish we'd have an advantage there.
Shit.
But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say he's our best defenseman defensively,
in the series though.
but
No, Weber
defensively,
is-
Weber's playing way
Weber's playing really well
better.
against Malkin.
But you
Very
take away Petrie's couple goals, and you're like, he was okay. But like defensively, Weber is standing out. He's actually playing really, really, really well.
That's Weber
But
for you,
Petrie,
man.
obviously, he's fucking sniping a couple of game-winning goals. His goal yesterday, holy shit, that was nice,
Top cheese.
That
Yeah.
was a small
Short
window.
side, yeah.
bro.
Put it
he
right by his ear.
Yeah, he just got it in there. It's been good to see, and watching him. Suzuki, fucking amazing to watch. Loving him.
He's gonna be a star, man. He's gonna be
Easily.
he's gonna be the top player for the Habs for a long time. So
Yeah.
that Pacioretty trade just looks fucking phenomenal for
That's a
Bergevin.
great. I mean,
But-
Great trade.
I liked it from the rip because based on what you want to see your team doing, that was the right move.
And Tatar was a throw-in. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't
Yeah.
know if he knew anything about Tatar at that time or something that we didn't know. But holy fuck, what a trade!
Yeah, he couldn't get into the lineup in Vegas.
Yeah, and then this guy's what? Correct me if I'm wrong, but he scored 20+ goals last year.
Yep.
We definitely got our money's worth. Like the fact that he's a throw-in and
Suzuki
he's
alone
doing this well.
is a win.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been cool to see if you guys would have got his brother too, but he went late in the first for Carolina.
Yeah.
But
Well, that was rumors that we were trying to get him from Carolina in for Petrie.
really,
Yeah.
that would have been sick to see both the Suzuki brothers, and if you get Fleury too, the other brother from Carolina as well. I mean, it would have been sick. So if you throw in Petrie and whatever for both of them, I know they're pretty high prospects. I mean,
Yeah.
Fleury's a good
Petrie-
defenseman.
Yeah.
or-
Petrie showing his worth. I think that would have been good for Carolina to do, but Carolina doesn't look like they need any help right now.
No, I don't think so. They're putting in James Reimer. It's the first fucking series he won in Toronto. Congrats.
Hilarious.
Last time in Toronto, he
James
was on,
Reimer won that series.
Yeah,
okay?
one of us picked Carolina.
The team
to
around
advance.
him lost that series against Boston. Okay,
Yeah.
Reimer played really well against Boston.
Well,
that-
if you
that
play
year.
Cody Franz in 84 minutes, I think he'll
That's
be
not good?
fatigued.
That's not good.
No.
That's not a good thing to do in the playoffs.
Definitely not. I mean, him and Jake Gardner play like 80. Now it's 84 minutes, but fucking Jesus Christ. I don't know what they did there. They were fatigued, and I don't want to get into that place. Thank you.
Yeah, well, fuck. Carolina's the first team to advance, man, with that sweep. They completed the sweep. One person here selected them to advance.
Who?
This guy right here.
Oh, you're a fucking loser.
What, you think he was complimenting somebody else? Get the fuck out
The
of here.
day. The day.
Get the fuck
If it
outta
wasn't
here.
Punk who took them, it was me because I would never compliment Brad.
Never.
Ever.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I really thought the Rangers were gonna go far. I really
Did you
thought
think
that.
or did you hope? There's a difference. Like you want to see
Think.
them well, or you think they'll do well. Because
But-
Carolina is not like a walkover team, and Rangers aren't there yet.
No, I didn't
But-
expect them to sweep them 3-0.
3-0.
well,
You're a
you thought-
soccer guy now.
But you thought they would at least get 3 wins for the Rangers, right? But,
Well, yeah, I didn't expect them to
how?
sweep Carolina, run them over, but I thought they might
Besides
get a couple wins.
Philly, I mean, they were the hottest team going into this quarantine.
Yeah.
They
I don't
were
know. I
they were
feel like
pretty
they're-
hot, man.
Yeah, but I feel like they're a young team, and the break probably fucked them up big time.
No, I mean,
And I mean, in Carolina, they're a good team. They got the right players in the right spots, and they're pretty experienced. I don't think they're going to go too far into the playoffs, but I did not think they would lose in that first round to the Rangers. So.
Yeah, well, there's no way to tell how the break's going to affect every team. Every team, they have their roster. They were hot before. After that break, it's roll the dice with them, you know. So they couldn't catch the curve, and they bit the dust.
We'll see what happens. I mean, we all made our picks, and by the end of the night tomorrow, Friday, the entire qualifiers could potentially be over.
Yeah, which is nuts. I mean, I
Fucking
think
crazy.
at this point, I think Carolina will face the second last team or the last team, depending if Pittsburgh moves on or not. I don't think they will at this
Oh, I
rate.
like that.
I
I
mean,
like
I
hearing
hate the
that
Habs. I hate the Habs, but I've been watching their games, and you literally gotta give them respect. I mean, like, they're just out there playing with heart and everything. So, I mean, who knows? Carey Price, like everyone said, Carey Price could steal the series. He's been really hot, but I mean, you can't discredit the other players that are doing very
That's
well.
the thing. Like when we were talking about it earlier, like okay, if the Habs win, it's because Price is destroying it because the Habs are going to be getting killed. Game 1, yeah, like the shots. Definitely weren't very close. But game 2, game 3, the play itself, the shots on net and everything, they were pretty even between the teams. Like we weren't getting killed in shots. So like Price is doing well, but he's pretty much even with the other goalie at this point when it comes to save percentage. I would imagine minus game 1, but I don't know. Going into it, I'm like, if the Habs I thought they would get killed, honestly. So I'm like, if they get killed, we have a chance at the first overall pick. Game 1, puck drops. I'm like, let's fucking go. It's playoff atmosphere. You're like, let's go. You can't think about getting that pick. And now they're up fucking 2-1. They could potentially be advancing as of tomorrow. 6 p.m. tomorrow, we could be
Do they
moving
win?
on.
Do they win tomorrow?
Not on Crosby's birthday. I'm sorry.
I think
First
they're gonna
only
win.
time Crosby's going to play on his birthday.
Dude.
Minimum 5 points.
They look so
Crosby hat-trick
deflated.
Easily.
Bet.
You gotta bet it, right?
Put $5 on it.
Bro,
have to.
Habs are winning tomorrow.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Habs are winning tomorrow.
But how do you
How
lose on your
deflated did
birthday?
Pittsburgh look yesterday?
Yeah, Crosby
They
looked
weren't
mad
even
at the end of the game.
like I don't want to say because I mean who the fuck am I and say like these professional athletes weren't trying. Obviously they were trying, but like they were not playing the way they were playing the first couple of games. They looked so deflated and they kind of like they're like fuck it, let's write it off. Like you're up 3-1. You're against the biggest underdogs in the entire qualifying round. And then, like, as soon as they tied up, even before they tied up 3-2, they're like, fuck it. It's like they pretty much discounted the game. That's what it looked like watching the game.
But the Habs look like that a lot this season, and even in this series for stretches, they've looked really slow and they couldn't complete a pass. And
yeah, they're the Habs.
I think it's going to be a really hard task to put them away. I think Crosby's going to come up flying tomorrow night, and he's going to be a problem.
It's the only time he'll play on his birthday, so he's
Yeah.
gonna fucking 110%. He'll fucking go out there and put him on every shift. He'll probably take the Russian gas and
Amen.
fucking move on from there. But
It'll
Taking
go
Habs,
to
I'll put
5.
my money out there for any takers. If you guys want to grab
Just
that
tomorrow?
real quick.
Just on tomorrow's game? I say it
Tomorrow's
goes
game,
5.
Habs are winning the series tomorrow.
How much?
I don't know. What do you want?
What do you want?
check my bank
Throw it out there. I'm
account.
putting it up there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll take the bet. Habs are winning tomorrow.
All right, $20.
$20 it is.
Done. I'll take it.
Let's go.
Let's I mean, other than the Habs, there. Let's move on to another series that we're currently watching.
Oilers, McDavid scoring a hat trick, looking like a fucking beast.
But losing with the last minute and a half yesterday. But
Dude, we spoke about this. We said the Blackhawks would be a problem.
yeah, it's like basically
And
the
they're
20.
up 2-1. They could win tomorrow.
It's the 2010
the
fucking
2010
team.
version
Yeah.
of
I remember I said that was
Oilers.
not going to be the case this year. I was like, we're not
So-
going to see that 2010 team. That's not happening with the Blackhawks.
That and
the
like
Blackhawks
if you look at
count
the
them out.
first game, you look at the goal sheet, and it's like you see Brandon Saad, you see Taves, you see like what the fuck, like is this 2010? And obviously Kubalik comes
Yeah.
out with 5 points out of nowhere.
Dude, love
But
him. Love him.
yeah, he's a beauty. But I mean, I don't know. Oilers are in trouble. They're in trouble.
Yeah, they're down 2-1. Like they have to win. You literally have to win every game now to advance. But like, I wouldn't count them out just yet. We all picked the Oilers to advance.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm not counting them
But
out.
we also said like the biggest upsets based on the teams with Price would be the Habs could easily steal a game or two. I would say he at least stole game 1.
Oh,
And then
Yeah.
we said Chicago can easily steal a game 2 with the lineup. They have the experience. Patty Kane, Taves. Taves
yeah.
has been a fucking beast. And they've done it. So they both can move on tomorrow. The two lowest fucking the biggest underdogs of the fucking qualifying round could be advancing tomorrow.
which is wild.
And that's what they were
Which is
complaining
wild.
about the league. So a lot of
Yeah,
players
that
were
was the
complaining
worry.
about that was the worry.
They
So
didn't
if
wanna
they
run
both
into a
come
hot team.
through,
Fuck, that's incredible.
Yeah.
it's rough.
But I think Edmonton really screwed up by starting Smith in the first game.
Yeah,
Dude.
I think
You
they
should
could have
Koskinen in there
they could have
easily.
thrown away the series in one game right away, right
because
off the rip.
I mean, I agree with that because you shouldn't Koskinen. He had a pretty good exhibition game. I'm pretty sure they split 50-50. And when they put in Smith, I was like, eh. But Koskinen, he's pretty good.
He was their better goalie all year.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
It was a
absolutely.
weird thing.
they weren't running Smith
No.
throughout the entire season, anyways.
no, but they want to
the
run.
coach.
Well,
The coach said is like it's pretty much a respect thing.
Yeah,
but like
it's,
you're trying to make it to the playoffs, and like best out of 7, one game's not as big of a deal.
yeah.
Do hit or
At
miss.
best
on
out
it.
of 5,
Yeah.
you lose game 1, momentum
That's-
going, and you're in a neutral site. Like you don't have home
not
and
going back
away
home,
and shit. It makes no difference. Like
just line changes.
that's a fucking
which is huge.
Yeah, that's a risk right there.
But no, other than that, yeah, I don't think they should have started Smith at all. They have the best player in the world, and
And the
Draisaitl.
guy who scored the most points in the league as
Yeah.
well, who's not the best player in the world. Like, what the fuck kind of team is this? They're pretty stacked. So, but we were talking about it before hopping on. Oilers lose, let's say. Imagine they take that first overall pick.
I'd be so fucking pissed.
Look at that team.
There's a
which-
25% chance Pittsburgh or Edmonton takes it.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's
Who
12
would
and a
you
half.
be more mad about?
Edmonton, because like Crosby
on
has
future.
maybe 5 more years. He could take over the team after, as in McDavid has another fucking. This guy could play till his.
But wouldn't it be more fun if McDavid and Lafreniere played on the same line for the next 10 years
yeah, it
together?
would be. But
I'd rather.
as a Leafs fan, I want the Leafs to be the next team to win the next Canadian team to win the cup. So
So you don't want him going to Edmonton, obviously.
no, I'd rather him in Pittsburgh. I know the same conference, but
Yeah.
I think
I mean,
Pittsburgh would do better with him than Edmonton would do with him, if that makes sense.
I mean, the track record.
Well, yeah, Edmonton. how
Like,
many first
if
rounders?
you
Are they, how
wanna
many first picks are they going to get?
If you
that
want to
Boston-
see the Leafs win
madness.
the cup, you have a better chance of the Leafs winning the cup if he's playing in Edmonton than if he's
yeah,
playing in Pittsburgh.
you play 2 times a year max.
So you should want to probably
Yeah.
see him on Pittsburgh.
No, yeah, I would like to see him on Pittsburgh. I don't hate Pittsburgh. I love Crosby, one of my favorite players.
That's it. I would have loved to see him on the Habs, but as soon as the puck dropped for Game 1, I'm like, fuck that. You can't even think like that.
Stanley Cup
Habs
over.
are going for it. You know, and now we're up to 1. Let's fucking go. I'm fired up.
Me too.
No, that's it.
You want to get into your Leafs?
You want to get
You
him
wanna-
on
you
the
wanna-
Leafs?
We're watching
wanna-
a game
you wanna
live
talk about
right
it?
now. Punk hasn't looked at anyone except
I know,
for
as soon
as they
fucking
came
TV
back.
in the studio right
Listen,
now.
guys, when playoff hockey is on, you guys, I mean, it's tough for me to concentrate on anything else. But I'm doing well here. I mean, I'm fucking doing well.
I'm doing well here.
No, it's I'm glued to the TV. It's fucking nuts. Like, you should see me in a game 7. Like, I've seen it like so many fucking times.
Are you
like,
Are you sweating more than when you were on the Zoom with Glennie and your AC was off?
110%.
More?
Yeah, I'm not
That's-
even kidding.
you
I
might die.
sweat. I just get nervous.
Dude,
You look nervous now.
I mean,
You look nervous saying that.
it's a whole new beast. It's so weird, though, like how just watching a game, like how your
Brings that
fucking
emotion out.
body
Yeah.
reacts.
Yeah, imagine
I'm
being the
watching a
goalie.
game and my fucking, like, my
Your
heart's
core,
going,
it's
my
your
whole
core.
body just feels different.
You feel light, like your
You
whole
know?
body, like the core. It's like
And like
It's
I get
crazy.
this feeling of like when we're about to, like, if we're on a brink of losing or like just missing a goal, whatever, like it's almost like a fear comes over you that you don't usually feel. It's like a
Yeah.
whole new beast, and like you're not even close to this game.
it's like you're about to get into a
Like,
fight.
what's gonna happen
Yeah.
if they lose?
And
They lose.
I had
What happens to you? Literally
Right.
nothing. But the entire game, your body's just going through like game 1, fucking roller coaster. The Habs versus the Pens. Like I don't want to keep going back to the Habs, but god damn, I was fucking freaking out. Like the fact that what was it? 3 minutes left. Pittsburgh penalty shot. I'm like
well, that was
terrible
wild.
attempt. I'm like that's like the
Commissary.
worst penalty shot
In
ever.
Buffalo, fuck.
A minute later, 2 minutes left in the game, we hit the post. I'm like, holy shit, that close. And then overtime, we get a penalty shot. And like I said, I thought that was the worst penalty shot ever. Then I saw Drew Ain's penalty shot. I was like,
Yeah, no, there's-
Jesus Christ, who
there's
the
been
fuck
some
is
bad
this
ones.
guy?
Yeah.
And then, I mean, of course, like I said, Petrie comes through and wins it. But I mean, hockey, like, I don't know about you guys. but
Playoff hockey.
I feel like the fans right now, I don't know about you. I feel like they're there. I don't know if it's just me.
They did a fucking
Well,
great job.
Did you see when Petrie scored the overtime winner?
Dude.
It looked like he was celebrating in the Bell Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went to the glass and he was like pulling his he looked like he was celebrating with fans. Like they're so oblivious to what's going on around them because they're so into the game.
focused.
And that makes you into it more
it
watching
feels exactly
from home.
the same from home.
Like for me, like I don't think I'm missing any. Like unless I'm looking and I see these tarps covering the seats, that's the only time I'm like, holy shit, there's actually no fans. The broadcasters they sound like they're even more in it than before. And the fucking depending on the games, they're fucking.
He might need a little bit of
he needs a little
shock to the
get the
system.
defibrillator for him.
If it's not the Leafs, man, he's just not into it.
But he's been like that for a while.
Yeah.
You know. He's
But
just,
no, I mean,
gotta
these
kick it up a notch.
These like
don't know if he's a homer,
commentators
but-
have to go, for the Leafs. A lot of times Sportsnet or whatever.
Yeah,
they're-
but he was a guy who
Pro
was
Leafs,
doing
Pro
the
Leafs.
Vancouver games before.
yeah, true.
Then he got pushed to the main one, and now he has no emotion. I think Toronto
'Cause he
really
never
beat him
needed it.
down.
Yeah, I mean, they beat
Over
me
the
down.
years,
Fuck
yeah.
My first gray hair would be because of a Game 7.
yeah.
Like, it won't be because of anything else. So, I mean, no, yeah. I mean, going back to playoff hockey, it's fucking great. I mean, I personally think the Leafs could pull this off. It's gonna be tough because even if they're up 3-1 right now, even if they win this game, that game tomorrow is not gonna be easy. They have the better coach. They have the better decor. I wouldn't say. I mean, better
Especially
goalie.
with Muzzin out.
Especially with Muzzin out. Absolutely. So
R.I.P.
you could literally get fucking out coached and lose a game. But I believe in my team, and I think they could move on here.
If you had to pick right now, who's winning the cup?
Who's winning the cup?
Who's winning the cup right now?
Without a biased opinion, which is hard to do.
The Avs.
Yeah,
Colorado, they look good.
That would be my pick.
All right.
No other team really like. It's the round robin for all the other teams. Like it's hard to say
They're
like
playing pressure.
a team right now in a qualifying round. It's hard to pick them as winning the cup because like obviously they weren't the best team because they're still trying to get into the playoffs. But out of the round robin, like no teams really stood out. Like the Avs are the only team that look still like the Avs. Like fucking Boston 0-2. They can't even clinch number 1 right now.
No, they clinched 3 or 4, which is gross. You win the President Trophy and you're not facing the worst team in the league.
It's
Sucks.
it's
But you're also in a
your starting
bubble.
goalie isn't ready to play.
No, and not even
They got
that.
screwed. They got screwed.
Their top line, where are they?
Yeah.
Where's that top line?
Yeah.
That so-called, fantastic line. Bergeron, one of the best centers in the league. Pasternak, one of the best shooters in the league, and then Marchand's Marchand.
Yeah.
But
favorite player in the league for me. I love
He's
that.
fucking
fucking
They're
guy.
they're each gonna have like 13
Ain't
points
that
in the first round.
That's
they
what I'm
play,
saying.
And they're gonna win in 5 games, and then they're gonna be fine. I don't think this team can get up for this when they've been in so many big games before.
Yeah,
doing this,
true.
they're probably like, okay, let's get our conditioning back. Let's screw around, and then when it's time to turn it up,
Yeah,
they'll be there.
the ones in the round robin, they're laughing. They're getting all these extra games.
Bro, I'm
in.
not
They're
even
just having
betting
a
on
good
those
time.
games.
Philly
No.
looks good, though.
I'm not even betting on those
'cause
games.
Philly hasn't been in big games yet.
That's
no.
it. Wait till
Philly's
they get to
trying.
that
It
round.
feels like a big game.
But
for
they
them.
have Ale Vino where he's been in big games. He could
Yeah.
calm them down. But I think
But I think Philly's the only team in the mindset out of all the you got St. Louis, you got the Caps, you got the Bruins. Like they're champions.
Yeah.
Tampa.
Like recent,
Well,
but Tampa,
no.
they've
Well,
they're the best
they
team in
went to
NHL history
yeah, they went
technically.
to a final not too long
You
ago.
know, so
yeah.
they're just they know they're going to the playoffs. So maybe they're taking it easy. Maybe they're fucking around with the lines. Maybe they're not playing as hard because they want to stay healthy, whatever, for the real playoffs. Philly hasn't really been in a position to ever do something like that in recent years, at least.
Well, they made the final recently too.
Well, if you look at, roster wise,
They came back from 3-0 against the Bruins.
Yeah, they got a lot of
If you
different
remember
guys.
that.
Yep.
So I think the round robin, I'm not even betting on that because I feel like there's not enough heart.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at qualifiers, bro, these are this is playoff hockey. It literally is playoff hockey.
Yeah.
They're saying, oh, if you win this, you go to the playoffs. For me, this is the playoffs.
What's the series going to the next round of the playoffs?
You know?
It's,
But they're-
it's
the
playoff
difference?
They're
stats.
technically,
It counts
yeah.
as playoff stats. It's
Yeah.
a playoff.
It's like a
Playoff
wild
stats,
card. It's like a
format.
wild
There's
card
so
game.
many people
It's-
just writing it off this brings you to the playoffs. I'm like, this is the playoffs.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No,
Punk's
definitely.
breaking shit.
Punk, are you okay over there?
Yeah, everything's fine. But
He's just breaking vapes.
I agree with you. I mean, it's playoff hockey.
Watching it, do you feel any different?
Oh,
They're
From
finishing
playoffs?
every
No.
check. They're going to every loose puck. They're pressing all kinds. They're pissed. They're mad. it's
The
it's
only
playoff
difference
hockey.
for me is the Habs are up in a series right now in the playoffs.
Yeah,
And that's
which is
that's a
weird.
great fucking difference.
and the
for
Leafs
me.
are scoring goals, so that's weird.
I know. Fuck
Well,
that.
they're not playing Boston yet, so
Yeah,
we're
that's it.
okay.
Wait,
they're
no.
okay.
Other than that, I wanted to ask. I mean, we all kind of agree that Avs are going to win the cup. Who's going in the East? What do you think, Danny?
If I had to put money, I'm leaning Tampa, just because I think last year really hurt them.
Fuck
Shook them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was a wake up call.
Yeah,
Almost.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, you just can't get by on skating. You got to really dig deep. And I think this year they're going to come out, and when it's time to play, and especially since if they finish first, they're going to get who? Maybe the Habs.
The Habs, possibly.
They're going to destroy the Habs.
Or Carolina? No, Carolina's
No,
ahead
Carolina's-
of Toronto.
they're
Sorry,
ahead, yeah.
Islanders. They
I-
might get the
I-
Islanders.
Islanders.
If they win.
Islanders
If they
is
win.
tricky. Islanders is tricky. Because the Islanders, they're a
hate
good
the
team.
Islanders.
They're a good team. There's one of those teams
Boring.
that's hard to play against.
Boring.
Trotz knows how to coach.
Yeah, he really does. He has
But-
a cup under his name.
Yeah.
But
If they get the Habs, it's in 4 or 5. The Habs
Yeah.
can't play against Tampa. We haven't been able to play against
We've
Tampa
never
in like
played them well.
5 years.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, they're a fast team. They're similar to Toronto, but more skilled. I mean, you have Kucherov, you have Stamkos, and all that. I mean,
Goal Columbus 3-2. Let's go.
there you go. I
3-2.
mean, sorry, I got cut
He's-
off there.
Yeah, no, sorry, man. He sniped and I celebrated.
3-2 said Jones.
We should not have live games in the studio.
No,
No.
absolutely not.
And we were worried about Punk losing
Yeah.
focus. You're pointing to it.
Yeah.
Look over there. Look, look, look.
Dude.
They're like, ah, you lost focus
But
again.
it tripped me out because I'm like, that's in. But
Yeah,
they
'cause
kind
it
of kept
popped
playing
out,
it,
yeah.
but it popped out. I'm like, nope, that's a goal. That
That's
looks like
a
bar down.
That's a Seth Jones goal. I mean,
There you go.
but no, I think Tampa's
interference?
definitely a great choice for that. I think it's their year to finally move on.
A Tampa
And-
Colorado final.
I mean,
Sign me up.
Yeah,
Give me 7
They're not very
games,
different from
inject it
last
into
year.
my veins.
Last year they were
Fuck.
the best fucking team in the NHL, and then they got swept by this team right here that
By
we're watching,
Columbus.
Columbus, right? What a fucking goal!
They're about to make a
But,
crazy comeback on Toronto.
Like,
so.
I think they're, like you said, I think last year what happened to them, getting swept as literally historically
call.
the best team in the NHL ever, and they got swept by the team that barely beat the fucking Habs to get into the playoffs technically.
Yeah.
I think that was a wake up call, and I think they're gonna fucking just grind. But I also still like Washington, man.
Me too.
Washington, they can fucking grind, and they've been there recently. And you still have the best shooter in the league on their team,
Ever.
in himself. Like he can literally fucking take over. So I would say for the East, it's gonna be between Washington and Tampa. I would say
No
would
Boston?
that would make it.
I
Boston's a
conference
great team.
finals.
I don't want to discredit them, but I don't see them going to the finals this year.
Conference.
I'm
finals.
not convinced.
You think,
Not saying they're bad.
you think Carolina can get over the hump of last year?
I don't
That
think
was a
Carolina's
tough one,
going.
too.
I don't think Carolina's gonna fucking make it anywhere close to the finals.
No?
No.
You think they're out in what, first round? You think they're going to lose
Depending
to one of the
on
4
matchup.
teams?
Yeah.
You think they're worse than any of the 4 teams that they're going to play?
Yeah.
If they match up
But
with Philly.
they're one of those sneaky weird teams. Like they could beat Philly in 6. I
No.
would say.
No.
I would say. Absolutely.
Philly is
Carolina's
hot
different
right
though.
now.
They're so different. Like they.
It's almost like you,
they
you
play
forget
like-
what Carolina did last year.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, and they're so like I don't know. It's weird, but like team oriented. Like they're like we're all in right
Yeah.
now, and like it's hard to see that through other teams. Even if
Yeah.
it's your favorite team, they're different. They carry themselves differently, so they can be that team to make the upset. But it's an upset, so they're not gonna get all the way to the finals, upsetting every round. I don't see them making it to the finals. If they face Philly in the first round, I can see them winning it, but I don't see them going any further than that.
Not sure about that. You have Carter Hart and Nets, bro.
Next, Carey Price.
He's unreal. He's
very
unreal.
Similar.
No,
to
he's a
Carey
beast.
Price.
I won't take that away from him.
You have
Yeah,
Travis
my
Konechny that. I
But
mean,
you gotta say Carolina
this guy
can
fucking
beat
works his
Philly.
ass off. No, I don't think so.
We also thought they were to lose to Rangers.
I think they actually have a better chance if they don't play Philly. If they play one of the other teams.
Based on matchup.
Yeah.
I mean, we
the
saw them
styles?
beat Washington last year.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it was Game 7 overtime, but still.
That
They
was a
beat-
fucking wild game. That was.
They beat the defending champs at that time.
If I'm not wrong,
Bunch
it
of
was
jerks.
fucking. Who scored it? Not Greg McKaig. Was it McKaig?
Who scored the winner?
In Game 7 overtime?
Williams, no?
No.
No.
Brock McGinn.
McGinn.
McGinn, yeah.
McGinn. Brock McGinn, yes. I remember that. It was cross crease, eh?
I
But,
I
It was a pass
blocked
from
it out.
Justin Williams, if I'm not wrong. It was a nice
Probably.
pass from
Mr.
Justin.
Game 7.
Yeah,
Missed-
Mr.
Missed a
Game
game
7
7.
Yeah, I was gonna tweet something out. The's no game 7 in the qualifiers round, so
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't think he needed it.
No, they even need a fourth game.
Yeah, but no. Other than that, I think that's a good finals. But one thing I've also wanted to ask, with a lot of veterans, is it's like, who do you want to see win their first cup?
It's so tough.
Patrick Marleau?
Patty Marleau,
Maybe.
I don't
I
think he's
would-
making it past Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well, according to
Friday.
Kyle, he's not
Like,
making it. But
If it comes, if you just go, just who I would love to see win a cup would be Price. Because I feel like he's paid his dues. He's grinded.
Yeah,
do
he's
I
gotta
think,
play-
do I
he's
think
gotta
he
play for
will?
that team.
Price
That's what I'm
and
saying.
Weber. Price
Yeah.
and
And
Weber. 'cause
Weber.
Both of them
Weber
are very
is-
deserving.
Actually, yeah, Weber. Yeah, I think that would be my. Yeah.
Especially this series. So just so far.
Yeah.
Small sample
But-
size, but yeah.
I would love to see Price, even if I wasn't a half-sign, which is hard to say, obviously, because you'd be like, well, you're only saying that because you're half-sign, but he's more than deserving. Like,
No, I was super
he's
happy when
so-
Braden Holtby won.
Yeah, it's
The same sort of situation. Like he never got there, and when he did, I was just happy as him as I
he
do for
started against
Price.
the fucking Bruins and
Yeah,
destroyed
Marlowe
them,
would be
man.
nice because I think he's played the most playoff games without fucking winning. Oh, 3-3. Let's fucking go. What a goal.
I think Shea Weber would be my all-time if he won, because even before he played for the Habs, he was one of my favorite defensemen in the league.
Yeah.
And the way that he got traded from Nashville was kind of like,
Bro.
like captain,
I'll
trade
never
the
forget
captain.
when I got
Like,
traded. I'll never forget.
it was kind of dirty for him. I didn't appreciate that they did that to him.
You know who broke that trade to me? My mom.
Oh shit, that's when you know it's a big fucking deal.
Bro, because I was out of
Nancy.
I was out of the country. I was out of the country. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
have data. I got a
Shit.
text. PK Subban got traded? Question mark. I'm like, haha, what?
What?
Doesn't answer me right. I'm like, wait, what? And then I was with Harper. Shout out Harper. He's like, bro, PK just got traded for Weber. I was like, what the fuck? And I was so we literally just stopped. We were out. We just stopped. We sat down on a random bench and we just in silence.
Took a moment to yourself.
Be like, what just happened? Is this the right thing for us? Do we want this? Blah 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 blah. And I was like, damn, dude, PK got traded.
You know
I
where,
was so happy they got traded.
You know what I was doing? Scrolling to see if Stamkos was coming to Toronto.
that was
That's
around
what
the
I
same
was
time.
doing. That was the same day.
Because
Yeah.
then he
day.
re-signed with.
Then he resigned.
he
So I was
resigned.
scrolling and I saw that trade.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. But
Wow, you got someone better.
That.
Oh, this is breaking.
I agree.
saved yourself on that one.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Tavares,
still-
I'd rather
you still-
take Tavares than Stamkos.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys
I
still
agree.
put yourself in cap hell, but
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna be in Cap Hill for the next 10 years. Fuck.
yeah,
Yeah, it happens.
100%.
But to go back to the who would I want to see when it Stanley
I
Cup.
feel like you asked this question because you have like a sneaky answer
Yes,
that you
it
want.
was-
Just because he wants to
I
say
agree
Jake
with
Muzzin.
you.
He just
Yeah.
wants to say Jake
No.
Muzzin.
I agree with you with Patty Marleau, but not biased here, but Jason Spezza.
Yeah.
Does he not deserve a fucking cup?
Yeah, he's been around.
Well,
We got his jersey in the
What-
studio.
yeah,
What-
he-
what-
yeah.
in which
Why
sense?
does he
'Cause he's
deserve
old?
it? Yeah, just because he's been around.
Because he
so
had
long.
because he had a
But,
couple
what-
good years in Ottawa.
Well,
Yeah.
because I'm asking this question because there's people that have maybe 1 or 2 years left that haven't won a cup. You know what I mean? So I would like to see a Jason Spezza win a cup. Might not happen. I mean, we're fucking tied 3-3 right now. But I mean,
I feel
other
like
than
you're
that,
biased.
Patty Marleau.
Yeah, Marleau
If he
would
wasn't
probably
playing for the
make-
Pens,
Yeah,
if he wasn't playing for the Pens, I'd be like, fuck yeah, I'll win him a cup. But he's playing for the Pens. I don't want to see them win.
No, exactly.
Because you know why I don't want to see them win? Because they could win.
Yeah,
If they beat
You
the
know,
Habs, anything can happen.
Actually, I want to change my answer. I want to change my answer to Nazem Kadri.
Nazem
Oh, I
Kadri.
would love.
Yeah.
I got Tyler Bozak last year. I would
That'd be great.
love
That'd
to
be
see
great.
Kadri win this year.
Just hold that cup up, just knowing that Toronto screwed him over.
Yeah, I mean that trade. At first I loved it. Now I hate it. But
it wasn't a good trade at the time either.
I mean, let's see if he gets suspended for 3 years in a row in a playoff series.
Yeah, that's true. He's just doing round robin games, so he's
Yeah,
fine now.
So that's 3 years.
Then
in
it'll be
a
a
row.
playoff game. It'll take borderline hit.
Yeah, I mean 2 years in a row. Sorry, he got suspended for stupid hits.
Yeah.
But no, I think he's disciplined this year, and it looks like it. He
And now
looks
in
like
Colorado, he's scoring goals at .1 left.
Yeah, that was fucking beautiful. But no, yeah, I would love to see him hoist a cup to him. I mean, like I said, Tyler Bozak was one of my favorite players. Saw him lift the cup, so I mean, other than
God
that,
damn.
there's a lot of players I would like to.
Yeah, Marlowe, I would agree. And the thing is, I don't see Pittsburgh winning this series, but if they do, I could see them going to the finals.
Yeah,
That's what I said. All they got to do is win the
Like,
series, and they could
They're
legit
right
win
back
it.
there.
Okay, but they also
lost 2 games to a team that was
They need the spark.
closer to the second last place. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
Look, you lose to the Habs 2 games like that, you're not looking fresh. But the Habs are looking like a real NHL team, so.
They are
for like 7 minutes a game.
For the
It's
7,
not, it's
but
not
the-
even
they're
that
playing with
long.
no, it was like the third period. They looked great. Last
There was like a
night,
10-minute span between like the end of the second, beginning of the third, where like Montreal looked good,
They look
like really good.
like- yeah.
But for the other parts, it's weird. They can't get out of their zone. They can't complete more than 2 passes in a row. It's very weird. And then all of a sudden, Pittsburgh will just go completely useless for like.
That's the thing. Like the Habs are like you're not doing anything special, but at the same time they're not doing anything special. Pittsburgh isn't either.
Yeah.
So
'cause
the moments
Montreal's
that they
game
have
plan-
that stand out makes that huge difference because
Yeah.
at that point, like no one else is standing out in that game. Like
Yeah.
it's pretty massive. Like Pittsburgh's not looking like Pittsburgh right now. And then again, what happened to them last year too? Like I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on with Pittsburgh. Like they did what they had to do. That team has fucking won games. They have won
No.
cups. They've done everything.
No Fleury.
But
I was about to say one
I mean,
problem, Matt Murray.
Matt Murray's. I mean, but even then, like,
Do we
he's
see-
making great.
He looked better than Price did yesterday.
He's doing well.
I
but,
he,
like, the
Matt Murray
Habs
was
are
the
getting
better goalie
shots
last
on
night.
net. Like
Last
they're-
night he was the better goalie.
I don't know about that.
Oh fuck! I'd give it to you. He was fucking looking in the third period. Price had to make what 3 saves,
Yeah, but the game
3
should-
big saves, like not even big saves. Like
But the game was 3-1. If Price wasn't there, it easily could have been 5-6-1.
Yeah, easily.
Like they would have never came
would have
back
been out of
without
reach.
him.
It would have
They
been
would
out
have
of
never
reach
came
fast.
back. Yeah. But when I seen 3-1, oh my god.
Shut it down.
I was like, holy fuck.
Game
And the
over.
worst part is, so I wasn't home last night. So I was trying to get it running on a laptop. I was at my sister's house trying to get it going. Couldn't remember my password for my Beast TV. I'm trying to sign in. Boom. 1 goal. Fuck. All right. Boom. Second goal. Fuck. Texting, what's the password? What's the password? Reshared the account. What's the password? I don't know. Is it this? Is it? I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Boom. 3 goals go by. Bro, by the time I got the game going, I watched maybe 3 goals out of the game.
did you get in your beast?
I'm in.
Okay.
We're all in.
Bigger issues around here.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you get it?
Well, I literally use it for UFC and if I'm not home, if I need to stream the game. But like, dude, I was like, what the? I'm like 3-1, and it was 3-1 before I started watching the game. Unfortunately, it was the first minutes of hockey that I've missed since it came back. It was 3-1. I was like, holy shit, dude! Like, we're done. Like, do I even try signing back in? Or
Yeah.
it's over.
We're
And
really
then,
gonna
then I
score
start
4
watching
goals?
the game. I'm like, okay, not bad. And then we go 3 straight, fucking, and we end up winning the game. But
It was so funny. We were watching the game. I was watching it with my other brother, and we score 1-0. We're up. We're excited. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna go get my Price jersey. I want to wear my Price jersey. He didn't make it down the stairs. Pittsburgh had scored.
yeah,
He put it on. He sat down. Pittsburgh scored again.
Scored
and
again.
again.
yeah,
After I believe after the second goal or the third goal, he took it off.
yeah.
But it's not
So
the first
he's
time I've seen him do it.
Not allowed to wear that jersey from now on.
Superstition.
Not the first time I've seen him put on that jersey and take it off.
Yeah.
No.
No, that's
I don't know what it was. He's like, oh yeah, I have the Price jersey. Oh, I'm gonna wear it.
But
And then that happened.
if
I
you're
don't believe
doing
in wearing
well-
jerseys at home.
No,
I don't believe in wearing jerseys at a game either.
I've never. I
your
don't
support for the team.
I don't do it for the game.
I don't do it either. I did it once for the Rockets game when they first came. I had the jersey because you bought the season tickets and
Yeah.
I had the
I'll
jersey. So I
like,
was like, fuck it.
I'll show up and whatever. The closest thing, like I wore a jersey when I was super young. When I was
I think that's
really,
what it's
really young.
for.
But like when I recently got to the game, the closest thing I came to a jersey was literally a black T-shirt with a Habs logo on it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like the basic one with the name on the back. It didn't
Yeah.
have a name. It was
No.
just like it was like faded, like
the one you used to paint in.
Yeah, well designed. The Habs logo wasn't dead center to me. It was top left corner, and shit like that. It was like nice, clean one. I'm like, because you're out before and after the game, so I'm like, I don't know. I just don't like wearing jerseys. I fucking hate them.
They're good for when you show up. You're like, then after wearing them for 2 hours, you're like, get this thing the fuck
Yeah,
off.
it's fucking
like,
hot.
You know what it's good for? Playing outside.
Yeah,
yeah,
You go to an outdoor rink, you throw the
it
jersey
on,
on.
Yeah.
That I
you
like
got
doing.
the hoodie underneath.
You got the hoodie underneath.
Yeah,
You're
that's
fucking
it.
That's
Chill.
fine.
Bro,
But
the
as a
one
grown
jersey-
man, you should not be wearing a jersey to a game. I'm sorry.
every fucking rink, it would be for me my Alex Kovalev jersey. But I got the one with the 100-year anniversary with the fucking
white-
patches on the shoulders. And
Was it
shit.
the white one with
Yeah,
the
they-
stripe
Oh,
in the
it was-
middle?
No, it was the
No?
red one.
Okay.
But it still had like the 100-year anniversary on one side, and that's the same year they hosted the All-Star.
All-Star game, yeah.
So I had the both patches. I'm like, let's fucking go. I wore it every day. It's destroyed because you slide on it. Eventually starts like ripping a little
yeah.
bit and shit. Like the threads start coming out. So it looks like shit right now, but that's my pride and joy. Right
It's there.
Yeah. The only thing that's worse than wearing a jersey to a game is the 40-year-old men that bring a baseball glove to a baseball game.
Oh,
my
fuck.
God.
Those people should instantly be kicked out of the game.
What pisses me off more?
Give them their money back and don't let them in.
Well, they won't be allowed in anymore.
Yeah.
Those people are
COVID
the
solved that
worst.
problem.
Yeah.
They're jumping over 8-year-old kids with their glove. trying to
Sucker
get-
punching a
yeah,
4-year-old
getting
child.
a foul ball that's worth fucking $4. Are you kidding me right
Dude,
now?
The only thing worse is like the guys that bring the glove to the game, like you said, but they're in seats where a ball's never gonna show up. How the
Yeah.
fuck is a ball gonna pop up where you're sitting right now? It doesn't happen. It's never happened.
Because they don't play baseball. They're like, well, I got this glove.
Oh, honey, we're going to the baseball game? Oh, I got that baseball mitt.
Hey, no bullshit. I brought one to an Expos games before they left us when I was super young.
I
But
did too when I was
also a
super
kid.
young.
I was-
Child is fine.
Yeah.
It's a defense mechanism because
Not
you can
Kyle,
get
though.
clocked by that.
I was a kid getting trampled by a fucking 40-year-old.
Yeah, and you
So
think
at
you're
least
in a
I had
game.
glove.
That might have been my uncle.
No,
Instead of a black, instead of a black
No,
guy.
dead serious.
I'm not even
If
joking.
you got trampled at an Expos game,
I'm
that
not
might have been my
fixated.
Because
uncle.
I've witnessed it.
Yeah.
I witnessed it at a baseball game, and I was never more embarrassed in my entire life.
Hey,
We went,
baseball
we
might
went to
even
our
be
school.
canceled.
We went with our school.
Me too. Our school did that.
Oh yeah, you got trampled by my uncle, bro. Forget
Holy
about it.
fuck.
Yeah, we went to go see a Reds game. Ken Griffey Jr. hit 2 home runs,
Oh my god.
and he was jumping for those.
And he
over
caught
kids.
both of them over kids.
Yeah.
He was throwing kids off of him, and he got both of them.
Like even if they're put all the kids together and created one human, he was still gonna get that ball.
No, he
But let's
was-
be real. If we were there, we would do the same thing. Fuck the kid, man.
No,
I've wanted this longer than you.
Oh,
Who are
no.
you?
I don't know. I'm not that guy.
No, but when you grow up, that's your chance.
what? That's your chance. Then you'll have the advantage. Go kick some kids'
taller.
ass.
Exactly. No.
No,
hey,
the trick
hey.
is make your own kid.
He gave them both away.
I have my own
to
kid.
the
I'm
kids.
sending my kid out there. You
What if
go
you
get
get a
that ball
kid
back, or
that-
you're not coming home.
What if you get a kid that's not athletic at all? He's never coming back with that
Well,
ball.
I'm putting him up for adoption first of all, so he'll never make it to that stage.
Wow.
Jesus.
If he eats meat, fuck
We
him.
might have to edit this happy real quick.
Look, there's nothing wrong with adoption. If your kid's not suited for you, you get rid of him. Isn't that how it works?
I'd adopt your kid.
Jesus Christ.
This took a
That's
turn.
literally the
This took
opposite.
a turn so fast. Oh my god.
That's why we don't drink before.
Speaking of baseball, MLB canceled.
Bro.
What?
It looked like it for like 4 days.
Yeah.
Now it looks kind of back on the road. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
what are they playing? 60 games?
Manfred's like, oh yeah, we're gonna just deal with it. We're not stopping this.
Well, what is
So
it,
The train's
60
already
games?
in motion.
Let everyone
Yeah,
die.
60 games.
Someone's gonna have to shut it
They
down.
literally
and-
dropped their season by 100 games, and they still can't figure it out.
No, because they didn't put any rules in place.
They don't give a fuck. They're like,
You're not gonna
we're
protect-
playing.
Yeah.
If you don't want to travel to this city and play, whatever, you forfeit.
that's it.
We don't give a fuck, dude. We're getting our money.
2 weeks in, the Marlins are at nightclubs.
Yeah.
A week later, the Cardinals are at a casino.
Yep.
And they all catch it. It's like, what are you guys doing?
They don't care.
That's what do you do when you make fucking millions, hundred millions of dollars?
Do they really think like they're invincible? They can't get this stuff?
But the thing is, like, they'll get it, but
They
what
brought their
difference does it
glove.
make? Let's say if they didn't get tested because they're playing baseball, would they even know they had it? Probably not. Asymptomatic's great.
Maybe.
Clemson had 20-something players have it. Didn't even know.
Yeah, that you can't expect from college kids. College kids
You
are
know-
gonna when they're together, they're gonna party.
Bro, college
no
kids
way.
are
These
handling it
grown
better
men.
than these fucking grown-ass
No,
men.
the league is handling. Their college leagues are handling it better. Than
Hub cities is the way to go.
right now. Yeah.
I'm getting worried. Like we were talking about it before too. I'm getting worried about the NFL. Like, yeah, only 61 or 62 players opted out, which is only 2 per team, and you have a roster of 50 plus. But it's still early, and who knows what it's gonna look like by the time the season starts. It's scheduled for what, September?
Yeah.
The beginning of the.
Look, every league just
Month
saw how to
away.
do it. 0 COVID cases in the NHL bubble. 0 COVID cases in the NBA bubble.
Yeah.
Every league that wants to take part knows how to do it. The script has been written.
It's the league.
Do it like they're
Small-
doing it.
smaller teams.
Smaller teams, sure.
Yeah.
Smaller
But you-
teams, less people. Even the MLS. The MLS was in that bubble too with the NBA.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
on the same grounds.
Okay, and
And
nothing.
0.
Yeah. So look, there is smaller, but there's a way to do
But
it.
the MLB and the NFL, they literally know they run shit.
That's it. They're the
And
richest
so they're
league.
like,
so they're
we'll
like,
do
fuck
whatever
it.
the fuck we want.
And you know how many NFL players don't make teams? And you know how many cuts there are?
But you know how many people
They're
are
going to
opting
They
out?
bring
recycle.
them
They're
there,
going to
yeah.
recycle these guys so fast.
What's crazy though is like you're opting out. If you opt out, you don't play, obviously.
Today was a
But
deadline, no?
I think you
Yeah.
get 150K or something.
Yeah.
No matter
They're
what,
still gonna make
you can
money.
be set to make 10 mil. You opt out, you can make 150K.
Well, you're not playing, but you're still getting paid. So it's pretty good.
150K,
But
yeah.
still pretty good.
No, of course, but I'm just saying,
You're supposed
if
to get your
you're,
whole salary.
I saw something today, so people are opting out. Like one of the players that recently opted out, like tweeted, like, "You guys are chirping me, or whatever, because I'm looking out for my family."
Yeah, I saw that.
My wife's dad or
Grandfather,
grandfather
yeah.
passed away from COVID. I'm looking out for my family.
You understand now?
Blah,
Yeah, I
blah,
saw
blah.
that
And
post.
people are like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" and all this shit. And he's like, "Dude, I'm looking out. I'm literally looking out for my family right now. Whatever." And at the same time, he's losing all this money from from
And he
playing.
doesn't have your lifestyle.
Bro.
He has a fucking multi-million-dollar lifestyle.
Yeah.
And he's willing to take it 150K.
And what's crazy about it is someone literally said, he's like, "You're gonna get tested more if you play. You're gonna have to follow the rules more if you're playing." Blah blah blah. And it's like, yeah, you're gonna get tested pretty much every second, third day. But at the end of the day,
Fuck every day.
do you
baby.
want to go through that stress? Do you want to get tested? You're away from your family and you're getting fucking tested every fucking day, and you see those swabs?
Like, his
what?
family,
For
but his
what?
family
For
feels
one,
more comfortable.
For one of these guys to go out, for one of your teammates to go out,
Get it?
get it, and then everyone's at risk. Like there's just no point because you can't control all of these guys. There's 32 teams and there's 50 plus players on each team. You can't control what each one of these people
Bro,
do.
they should have a hub city in each division.
Baseball has less, and they already have an infection. And you're gonna expect me to risk my life, my family's life, because
Okay.
of these guys that
That's
I
it.
can't trust. Absolutely.
I'm not saying like you look at the like who truly gets affected, like dies and all that shit. Chances are, if one of these athletes get it, they won't even know, and if they do, they sleep it off. But that's
the
not
danger.
the point. Like you can't talk shit about one of these guys making the decision not to play because you want to watch him play.
Yeah.
He's literally losing millions of dollars to make that choice not to play for the security of himself and his family. So anything you say, you're a fucking guy like on Twitter who's making fucking 30K, 40K, 50K a year.
Are you willing to
your
take
ass.
a 90% pay cut?
Are you gonna work for fucking $2,000 this year? No, you're gonna fucking like you gotta give credit where credit's due. They're making the right choice at the end of the day. If you don't feel safe, don't do it.
Their families are gonna do like everybody, even like in like lower class societies or middle class societies, where you see everybody's gonna do what they feel comfortable doing with the information they have. It's not for you to say, "Oh, why are you doing?" You're gonna do what you feel comfortable doing. That's it. It's just as simple as that. Just because they're on a grand scale and you're a fan of them doesn't mean they should let you dictate their decisions. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, it's the same thing when you have fucking people tweeting these players like, "What the fuck, bro? You dropped that pass. I had you in fantasy football." Like, you're literally depending on me for your fantasy football to make $100.
Yeah.
I'm making millions. Don't fucking talk to me. I busted my whole ass for this. What have you done?
Yeah, and that drop affected him more than it affected you.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. The coaches put him in the room, bro. You can't drop that next time.
Yeah.
Fucking catch that fucking ball.
His
And you're there
coach-
like, babe, my player, he dropped the fucking
Yeah,
pass.
coach,
Babe."
teammates are
Like,
looking at him,
fuck
everything like
these-
that. Yeah.
Fuck these dummies.
That's why I hate when people talk shit about athletes or tweet them and be like, "You didn't do well enough." Like, who are you?
Like, bro,
You're literally nobody. You've never done anything.
You've
in
never
your life.
played football in your life. You're literally a fat old man, fucking 36 years old with 4 children who's fucking looking for an escape in fucking fantasy football.
That's it, dude. And it rattles me, and I'm not even an athlete. That's what freaks me out. I'm like, dude, if I was this football player, I would go off. But you got your PR team, you got your team. Like, you can't do those things.
Yeah, you
but in
gotta
their
do
mind,
those
they're like, all right, like, go fuck yourself.
But anybody who runs that kind of fucking level of elite already knows they don't care about that kind of stuff.
yeah.
You know,
You're way above
that's how
everyone
you
else.
get to that level. Is
Yeah.
you don't care about that kind of
I
stuff.
love seeing those screenshots. Like, bro, I need you to get 20 points, and they're like, I don't give a fuck about your
I love that.
fantasy. I'm like, let's go. Like,
Yeah.
it's so much better than just not answering.
Yeah, like-
be like, I really don't care. It's like, it's fucking brilliant. I would love to get a response like that. If I tweet a guy and be like, yo, I need this. He's like, fuck your fantasy football. I'm like, you know what? Fuck my fantasy football. Bench my whole team next week.
You're right.
You're right.
I hope you guys
You're
win
right.
today.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck. Hope you drop every catch, every pass, but still win. Team game. Let's go. Yeah, it's wild. Yeah.
It is.
I guess this is what happens when sports are back, man.
Yeah, I feel like we're talking for like 45 minutes straight.
This is an NHL episode.
That's why we brought Danny in,
This is an NHL episode.
because Punk is just fucking freaking at that TV.
Yeah, I don't
55
think he's
seconds
talked.
left. 3-3. He hasn't said a word in the last 4 minutes.
At least.
I laughed.
Yeah. He said, "Ha,
yeah, it's your
COVID."
team's play.
Yeah, no, they've been dominating the last few minutes here, but TSN turning point, putting in Elvis.
That's it. What did I say? What did I say? They don't want to listen to the kid.
Oh, that's
my
it.
God.
Freddie.
Oh yeah, fuck him
Oh
up.
my god.
All right, back to the pod
Sorry,
here.
guys.
Back to the pod.
Yeah,
Game in
yeah.
studio. Last time it's gonna happen? Probably not. I'm
No
lying.
chance.
I'm lying.
We record Thursday nights. There's always gonna be playoffs.
Yeah, as long as
NBA
it was,
or NHL,
but that's
regardless,
it.
money's on the line.
as long as it's not the Leafs or the Habs, or maybe when it gets to the finals of either sport. But
Yeah.
as long as it's not the Leafs or the Habs, probably won't be on. And the Leafs probably won't be on past Sunday anyway, so we won't have to worry
Maybe
about that
past
one
tomorrow. Who
too
knows?
much. Yeah, I never know.
But
Never know.
Then we just gotta hope for next Monday we get Laugh for Nair, so it's all worth it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So-
This,
I hope-
this
But-
episode was mostly a hangout, I would say. Talk hockey, and that's
That's
pretty
it.
much it.
Like I said, though, I believe in my team. Won't give up on them. Stay true.
You're so hot when you're loyal.
Oh shit! You can tell a lot of people that. No, I won't get into it.
Yeah. Stepsister, stepbrother. We got it.
Step stool. You might get that sound bite if you guys are lucky.
If you follow us on Patron, on Patreon,
Oh,
Patreon, exclusive
It's
clips.
not tequila.
I don't know. I call it Patron. It's Patron, but there's an E in there, but there's an A in there. Who knows how to spell? Who knows how to read? Not this guy.
Not the host.
Definitely not. They write the script for me, and they drop it in Braille.
That's it. We're going to overtime though.
All
So
overtime, and before we
So,
take
before we-
off, let's hop into it. Brad, let us know. We
Can
have
I
our
do an outro?
No, we have our beer chugging challenge. OTL Beer Chugging Challenge. Do not
OTL.
forget about this.
I will never forget about this. We're about to do it right after this episode's
That's
recorded.
it. Essentially-
I am gonna beat both of you, but now you can get into it. I just want to let you know.
Probably not, but essentially, boys
Probably.
and girls,
No
whoever is
chance
listening,
you win.
Really, what are the bets? What are the odds on this?
I don't.
we'll
believe
get
you can
into
do
it.
I
We'll
will
get into it.
swallow the whole can. Does that count?
Yeah, it's gonna be empty.
That sounds sexual. Okay. Go.
But yeah, so for our listeners out there, anyone can participate. Basically, OTL Beer Chugging Challenge. Prizes to be won. Exclusive merch. We're going to make you your own t-shirt. Haven't designed it yet. We're working on it. But if you win, you can put some input. So basically, chug a beer any way you want. You can shotgun it. You can just straight chug beer bong. Fucking butt chug. Whatever you want. We
Ooh,
don't
butt
really
chug.
give a
Okay,
shit.
can I add in a?
The
Can,
rules. Go ahead.
can I add in something? Once you finish chugging the beer, you gotta flip it,
Over your head.
and we better not fucking see
Over your head.
shit come out of there.
Yep,
Or
absolutely.
you're not qualifying.
Yeah, so, and if you're doing this
like
without flipping it over your head, you probably have never chugged before. So when you're done, whatever chug you do, put it over your head, can, whatever, bottle, empty.
Don't drop it.
You're going to be judged on speed, creativity. So fucking make it good, make it clever, make it funny. And we also, we want to see a good fucking chug. Like I said, be creative. To participate, post your video, tag us at OTL Pod on Instagram. You also have to nominate 2 people and tag them in the post at the same time. So, like I said,
And you have to be following us.
absolutely, if you're not following us, you're disqualified.
Yeah,
if
then
you're not
you're-
following
then
us,
you're just
you're
an
already
asshole.
losing it.
If you
You're already
join and
losing.
you're not following us, you're an asshole.
Yeah,
So we don't want you.
You'll
part of
never
our
win.
challenge.
So, do a chug, tag us, nominate 2 people, follow us, and what day is it today? We are the 6th. So you have until let's do this on the fly right now.
25th,
Let's do 2 weekends.
22nd, Saturday the 22nd.
20. We'll give you the Sunday for all the Sunday fun days. If it has to be submitted by Sunday the 23rd, 11:59 p.m. Eastern time,
Shouldn't be very hard.
and then we'll announce the winner on our pod on the 27th.
All right.
sounds good.
Anything
And-
else to add?
We'll be posting on our socials if you didn't get those rules because it's a little bit messy because that's how we are. But I want to see a lot of people. We're doing our chugs right now after this.
tell me
We're
what to
each
do.
going to nominate one person just to get the ball rolling. Right off the rip. AK, I'm nominating you.
Chase.
Punk's nominating
Scotty
you.
Howard.
And,
Fucking, this guy's a pussy chugger.
And Brad
Okay,
is
so
nominating
Scotty Howard, you
Howard.
fucking get on this.
There you go. So if you've been nominated, let's get to work.
Can
And,
I nominate someone?
Yes.
Are you gonna do it after
Absolutely,
this?
man.
I'm going to do it
Absolutely.
after, but I'm definitely nominating Joey Taylor.
Joey Taylor. I got to shout out Joey Taylor actually, so I'm gonna shout him out right after that. So shout out to Joey Taylor for rocking the merch.
I've never seen this guy without our T-shirt on.
This guy, a mask and a T-shirt. That's his requirements for.
Who
leaving
would
the
have
house.
thought just an OTL T-shirt would make you look 10 times better?
Does he foot?
If you no, not him, not just him.
That's a shot at my boy.
That sounds bad. That sounds
There's
bad.
literally no amount of clothing that can make that guy look better.
No, that sounds mask. Anyways, let's get back.
Take my shout out back. I'm sorry,
That's
Joe.
it. Let's get back into it. Honestly, bro, everyone I've seen in our merch, like, no bullshit, looks fucking great. Hey, you look
Thanks.
better. So even Punk. So get the merch, man. We're still selling it. Like I said, 5 new T-shirts by the end of next week.
Danny's rocking that white shirt. It looks fresh though.
Yeah.
Damn.
New designs coming too.
Yes, Kyle. Your shoes, they look white after you
I
clean
hate
them.
'em.
Okay,
I
good
actually
for
hate
you.
'em.
All right, keep it moving.
All right, let's keep the ball
Let
moving.
me get on an outro here. Maybe I can do a respectful outro. You know.
Let's go.
All right, so
was a messy
don't forget, boys. First off, I want to shout out a special person who reached out to us. So I just want to say, go Jets, go. Also, you can catch us on all major platforms, social media at OTL Pod, except on Twitter, you can catch us at podcast_OTL. We Twitch bi-weekly Friday nights. We play dice on the stream on Twitch. So get on that. Come join us. Come talk. Maybe you can even get in the game. There's no problem with that. Every Sunday, almost every Sunday, we stream NHL. You can get on there. We recently have a little update on our Chell.
We might be facing the song Daddies, which, if you guys know that, it's Spinning Chicklets. We have Mikey Grinelli in it, so...
Barstool Sports.
Huge.
Barstool x2. Could we do 2 Barstools within the first 10 episodes? Could be.
Who knows?
Could be.
We will.
So check us out on those socials. Like I said many times, reach out to us, add us, inbox us. We're always happy to talk. Like I said, if it's appropriate, we'd love to have anybody on the podcast. We brought Danny on this time, so literally we're accepting anybody. So just go ahead and shout us out.
Yay.
So at this point, anybody can come on. Thanks for listening and follow us on socials. And boys, thanks for coming out. Danny, thanks for coming. I'll thank Glennie again for coming last week. Boys, it's been such a good experience these couple of weeks, and let's hope we can keep the momentum going.
Now let me have a stroke in this OT. If I'm not here next Thursday, I died.
All right. Go Leafs, go.
Cheers, boys.